up the blessing, the fatness of the earth was going to be his last.
Right.
If you listen to how he gave Esau the blessing, the fatness of the earth was going to be Esau's first.
Right. Right.
You know, and then of course he blessed Esau with the sword.
Right.
So that's why the so-called white man got the fatness of the earth first, and he rules with his sword.
Right. He
rules with his weapon. Yep. And when Yahweh Shai come back, then we're gonna have the fatness of the earth.
Right. And we ain't gonna have to use the sword.
Right.
Everything is gonna be in order like it was supposed to be in the first place.
Right.
So just to go into I'm gonna go straight to the point. This is Genesis 27, verse 28. And Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven and from above. And by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. Right? So, yeah, that pretty much goes into how pretty much Esau is going to rule with the sword. And now also pretty much Esau got the rulership of the earth right now. Like he ruled by gaining a foothold over the other nations, because basically he's the children of the flesh. He was the firstborn, and pretty much the firstborn came into power first to bring forth that prophecy for the children of the kingdom to come, being born second, which was Jacob.
Right, and we was prophesying about this reveling earlier when we was going into the Friday sundown to Saturday sundown. This is the Sabbath for niggas, man.
Right.
You know? Right. The weekend is a nigga thing. It's not no holy thing.
Right.
I mean, this right here proves it. You know, matter of fact, that scripture say when Esau was saying to the children of Israel, play us one of those Israelite songs and shit.
Right.
That's what these niggas do.
Yeah.
Just for a couple bucks, you know.
Yeah, for a couple bucks. Yeah, break down to Esau, you know.
Hell yeah.
This wild ass shit, you know. Where we done make them holler for $1. Yeah, niggas are holler, scream, dance, shake their ass.
Right.
That's what the fuck they do.
This is 2 Ezra, chapter 6, verse 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall the end of the first and the beginning of it that follow? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the hill of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow. Right, so pretty much going back to pretty much how Esau is in rulership right now, that's the fulfillment of the so-called white man going down at the same time, because he was the last rulership that was going to spring up before Jacob. So that's what it meant by when Jacob had the hill of Esau, because at the end of Esau's rulership, he was going to be pulled down by the children of Israel.
Right. Go ahead,
Ecclesiastes chapter 25, verse 15. There's no head above the head of a serpent, and there's no wrath above the wrath of an enemy.
Right. These motherfucking serpents, they got some rap, man. You don't do what we say, we'll drop a nuclear bomb on your ass, man. You don't comply and do everything we tell your ass, we'll take you to a concentration camp and cut your motherfucking head off. Okay? If you the children of the Lord and you don't want to submit to us, well, hey, you want to follow the Lord's laws, statutes, and commandments, we'll take you and we'll burn you in ovens and shit. World War II, Adolf Hitler style. Because yes, that happened to our people and not those fake motherfucking Amalekites that's over there in Israel right now. Look at that devil. Devil motherfucker, yeah, because we talking about your cheap ass tribe of wicked motherfuckers. Okay? That happened to us. Don't trust these motherfuckers because they not your friend. They some fucking snakes. You don't see somebody walk around this bitch with a snake on the leash while this shit's crying. Yeah, some of these devils do be having some, poisonous snake. You know, the ones that they can handle. You ain't gonna see no anaconda hanging around a motherfucker's house because he's a threat to his ass. You understand? Or no cobra and shit. That's these damn
It's Psalms chapter 10, I'm going to start at verse 2. The wicked in his pride doth persecute the poor. Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined. For the wicked boasteth of his heart's desire, and blesseth the covetous, whom the Lord abhorreth. The wicked, through the pride of his countenance, will not seek after the Most High in all his thoughts. His ways are always grievous. Thy judgments are far above his sight. For all of his enemies, he puffeth at them. So the wicked, being the so-called white man, pretty much he's proud, he's arrogant, and pretty much basically the ways of the Most High, he is completely the opposite of it. He is made to be the enemy of any type of righteous judgment. That's why he persecutes our people, which are the poor, and pretty much causes them to go astray. This wicked ass system that we're in.
Self-explanatory, man. Sound a lot better now too because of the fucking party bus behind us. You know, that shit sound like a fat bitch breathing, so it's hard to hear shit. Fat black bitch that like chicken.
This is Jeremiah chapter 49, verse 14. I have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is sent unto the heathen, saying, Gather ye together and come against her, and rise up to the battle. For lo, I will make thee small among the heathen, and despised among men.
Right. We despise amongst men because our own nation.
Well, that's actually talking about Esau. He making them hated among the heathen and despised amongst men.
And they despise them. Well,
yeah, everybody despised Esau.
Right.
I mean, that's why these white people go overseas and wonder why everybody want to kill them.
Yeah, I'll bet. Not to mention just being real men, Hebrew Israelite men. That's how you can tell who the Lord is dealing with and what they spirit, because they can't stand these devils, man. They can't stand these dumbass niggas either, man, because right now they getting worse than these mother. They been worse than them. They gonna fucking die first, and I mean these 2/3 niggas, man. Fuck, man. These niggas ain't shit, bro.
Thy turbulence has deceived thee, and the pride of thine heart, O thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock.
Yeah, that's how you know it's talking about the so-called white man. Thou that dwellest in the cleft of the rock. Because what are they called? Caucasian.
Right.
Cavemen. Yeah.
And they call themselves that proudly. Because they know their heritage. The motherfuckers always somewhere climbing a motherfucking mountain, you know, Mount Everest and all this bullshit. They even got this shit going around online of these Russian motherfuckers and shit, and they hanging up on 90-foot towers, just hanging, bro, for fun, doing all kind of stunts and shit, sitting on the edge of 40-story buildings and shit, doing handstands, man. They don't fear them heights, man, because they a bunch of fucking cavemen, dude. Like somebody rock climbing and bungee jumping and shit, hang gliding and motherfucking parachute and shit. Hey, fuck that shit. They just always tempting the Lord, man.
Yep.
That holdest the height of the hill. Though thou shouldest make thy nest as high as the eagle, I will bring thee down from thence, saith the Lord. Also Edom shall be a desolation. Everyone that goeth by it shall be astonished, and shall hiss at all the plagues thereof. And in the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah, and the neighbor cities thereof, saith the Lord, no man shall abide there, neither shall a son of man dwell in it.
And that's when the missiles hit ground zero in America. No one will ever dwell in America ever again because it'll be a desert land.
Right. IGBM missiles. Not no
Yep.
No fucking rocket, no motherfucking cruise missile. You understand? These are them missiles.
Right, the intercontinental, the ones that take out cities at a time.
Exactly. That's hey man, come on. They got the nation. Just look up the missile called the nation. Alright? Go ahead, You at it.
Okay. This is Psalms chapter 17, verse 8. Keep me as the apple of thy eye, hide me under the shadow of thy wings. That's first and foremost to the nation of Israel, because we're the apple of the Lord's eye. From the wicked that oppress me, from me my deadly enemies who compass me about. They are enclosed in their own fat. With their mouth they speak proudly. They have now compassed lost us in our steps. That has set their eyes bowing down to the earth. So pretty much that shows right there that pretty much they got us closed on every side because Esau is in rulership over our people as a people right now.
Right.
Like as a lion that is greedy of his prey, and as it were a young lion lurking in secret places. Arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. So yeah, basically Esau's purpose right now is being the Most High sword,
right,
all the way until pretty much his rulership is taken away.
Right, because in a minute, Esau is finna start taking these 2/3 niggas out. All you niggas that don't believe in Yahweh Shai, Esau is finna take you out. Because they finna, because they're acting as the Lord's sword.
Yep, that's that blessing that they received in the beginning. Your progenitor Esau, okay? That's where he got that blessing from. That's why you have that ability now. I don't think it's because you a badass. No, because motherfucker, it didn't say with your bare hands, motherfucker. You better use a fucking sword. Alright?
Right, because it ain't because of their own power and their own might. It's because the Lord put the spirit on them to basically conquer us as a people.
Right.
I mean, every day you see these crackers walking by, we already know that they in that docile, weak-ass, faggot spirit to where you can just take their head off instantly like it ain't shit. It's coming to that time. That's why they always got to get long-range firing weapons like they did on Gad with the Gatling gun. So now that they got long-range combat, that's what they mainly specialize in.
Right.
But this is Proverbs chapter 16, verse 4. The Lord hath made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. So pretty much, yeah, once martial law hits, the Lord is going to put the spirit on these devils to basically put a lot of our people in the concentration camps, and it's going to be a lot of slaughter throughout the streets of America.
Right.
Oh yeah, there was a couple things that didn't happen on the news this past week as well. You know, basically, one, China done made one of the biggest deals
in history.
Yeah, well, two big deals actually.
Right, yeah.
One of the biggest deals in history with a Russian bank where they agreed to deal in domestic currency, meaning they shutting the American dollar out.
Right.
The second big deal is the biggest oil deal in history, where they made with Russia.
Right, and the natural gases they're working on too.
Yeah, where they're going to trade with Russia back and forth.
Right.
Basically, what Russia and China is doing is cutting the American currency out of natural gas and oil, which is going to crash the economy.
That's why the U.S. has one of the largest oil reserves, okay? They reserve it for situations like this. Because once Russia holding the world's 70% of the world's largest natural gas reserve, and China as well, being a powerhouse, because their lands are abundant. They have a lot of different elements over there that's required to run this fucking demon technology that you see around.
And not only that, the only reason that America is not a wasteland and it don't look like the road or the Book of Eli right now is because the American dollar is still attached to oil.
Right.
Russia and China and the rest of the BRIC nations is taking that attachment out.
Right.
Matter of fact, they're starting to make their own foreign policies within the BRICS nation and bringing it to the UN. Like, look, these are our policies.
Right.
You know,
pretty much saying fuck NATO.
Yep.
Nigga, we BRICS.
Oh, and yeah, we prophesied a few times about that Bitcoin, and now lo and behold, these stores are starting to take that Bitcoin. So
we got one here. We got a couple here.
Yeah, Lord willing, we'll take some pictures of these stores that's taking the Bitcoin.
Get that.
Yeah, Jake is always begging Esau for something, man.
Shaking their hands.
Yeah.
You know, goddamn, grit that tongue.
Right. Hey, that's why the scriptures say the life of a beggar is not a life at all. Because look what our people done become, man.
I got this scripture right here. It's in Job 20, starting at 5. That the triumphing of the wicked is short and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. Though his excellency mount up to the heavens and his head reach unto the clouds, yet he shall perish forever like his own gun. Which have seen him shall say, where is he? He shall flee away.